This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' ahead, stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up, got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Get off your lazy ass and go to the fucking gym.
Eat a fucking steak, you son of a bitch!
The fat phobia. Thin white men.
I'm gonna starve now!
How's the diabetes treating you?
Stop telling people to lose weight. Stop being like fat phobia doesn't exist.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Shut up, bitch!
The birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 24 and 57 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and y'all hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. Today's episode, the Beastcast, is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2, flexing on all you beaches.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
What's going on, famwise? Welcome to the show. Happy Fef. It's Friday, January the 27th, and that means it's a day in which we unfollow, we unfriend, we block out all the noise. It's time to cut that shit out. Time to cut out the nonsense. And if you know your 7 pillars, today is all about pillar number 1, cutting out the fucking noise. So cheers to everyone that's doing that. And if you are doing anything, if you're cutting out anyone or anything that's extra poignant today, make sure you drop that in the chat below. What are you doing to celebrate Fef? You should be doing this every day, but today is a reminder and just another opportunity in order to do so. It's like a little weekly spring cleaning kind of thing. Okay, also, one other thing that's very important today is Fef, which means it is day 4 overtime.
Fuck yeah!
Absolutely unreal.
Inconceivable!
Inconceivable. We have another overtime stream, private for members, right after today's live stream. Guess what? We have a brand new DWG. It's going to be fucking fantastic. So don't miss out on that. When you join the fam, you get access to all the private live streams. Not only that, last night, the episode was private because we had our roundtable. So golf clap for everyone that was there for the roundtable. That's available for listening inside Swole TV. It was awesome. 2 hours nonstop. People were on stage. Everyone was it was nonstop conversation. It was great. So every 2 weeks we have a roundtable. It was awesome as usual. So roundtable 35 is now available in Swole TV for listening. So if you missed it, go and check it out. I know some of you can't make it for whatever reason. You're working, you're driving, but you can catch it and they're awesome. All right. So awesome Swole fan post. We got overtime after the public stream. So right after, we're going right into overtime. We're going deep. We're going extra deep. We have a lot of questions today. So when we get into the knowledge cock portion, you can ask a live question. We got some calls. It's going to be fire. We got a lot of stuff. Let me just make another announcement. Oh, there's a question first. We'll get into that. Maybe we'll get into Shitstagram. But remember, if you want to submit a question, you want to call in, askpapaswolio.com. All those links are in the show notes down below to join the fam, to check out merch. Obviously, I'm covering my nips. I have the GTTFG hoodie. And I know Swole fam gets upset when I cover the diamonds, but it's cold. It's fucking cold. The weather just goes from 85 to 75 in one day. It's fucking bizarre. But submit a question, askpapaswolio.com. Check all the links down below. But let's just get into today's episode. We got a lot to get into, so let's fucking go. Let's bust the nut open. Are you ready, Beaches? Here we go. The Falk. Oh, put some respect on it. Don't forget to cup the balls. Don't forget to cup the balls. Cheers, Leo, you raging alcoholic. Go to the fucking gym, Leo. Put the goddamn champagne down. Maybe it's kefir. Maybe it's milk de champagne. Looks like actual champagne, though. Delicious. So hashtag Fef. It's Fuck 'em Friday. We'll put the little ticker at the bottom of the screen. So if you're new, this is what Fuck 'em Friday means. Delete, unfollow, unfriend, block out the noise. Again, one thing that's very important is to clean this shit out. You shouldn't have there's a lot of things that you can do to block out the noise. You could change your iPhone screen, right, with the accessibility options to black and white so you're not getting eye-fucked the whole time. You can get rid of all those notifications. Turn your notifications on. Turn on Do Not Disturb. If you have family or people that you need to pick up the phone if they call, put them on your favorites list and set it so you only get notified when someone from your favorites is calling you. Delete old contacts. Make sure you don't have 5,625 alerts on your email app. All these things are just hyper stressful. Clean up your home screen on your phone. And this is what a lot of people don't do. You just look at your phone, it's just a hot fucking mess of apps. Clean that shit out. At least make it so you have to page over for your specific apps. Organize your stuff. Make it so that you're not reactive to your environment. So unsubscribe from podcasts and from channels and from pages that are not providing you value, or not challenging you to do better and to improve yourself. Obviously not the Daily Swole. That'd be a huge Matt Damon. Huge Matt Damon. You don't want to do that. Just make sure that you are tightening up your community, your environment. Pillar number 1 is community. It is your environment. If you don't know what the 7 pillars are, swolenormousx.com, and download your free copy of the 7 pillars today. Now let's get into, first let's get a little Tainty Man. We got a little Tainty Man on the Tainty Cam. He's so cute. And he's huge. He's fucking ginormous. Now let's spit on it and get into that tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Ooh, nice. Sloppy. Let's take a comment first. What have you done for Fef? Drop in the comments down below, #Fef. British Bull, I cut out an X. If you remember, her dad was the guy moaning at me going to the gym and eating beef. He was a size 6XL and hadn't seen his dick in 10 years. Woo! That's a huge bitch. My goodness, Fef that noise. Good for you. Good for you. Fef that shit. Fef, done and done. Good for you. 6XL. Where's that pee-pee? Where's that pee-pee? No one knows. If you look down, you can't see your junk. You need to go to the fucking gym. I tweeted that yesterday. If you want to get yelled at on Twitter too, make sure you follow me at swolenormous. So do that. Let's see. Megan, been feffing a lot of media this week. Feels good to be more focused on one thing at a time. I was way too caught up in trying to accomplish many things instead of mastering a few. Preach. Preach, preach, preach. Good for you, fam. Everyone sounds on point. Oh, we're getting deep. The first Swole fan post. We're getting deep in this one. Here we go.
What's in the box?
Adam's just starting off, jamming it all the way in. Watch out for that vein. Adam says, hey, Swole fam, I'm brand new here. Thought I'd introduce myself. Also, I have a couple of questions for you folks who have done this already, mostly about the elimination diet. But first, I'm Adam. I'm a 40-year-old husband, dad of toddlers, and small business owner. My family and I are active in our church, and I really like to mountain bike, build things from wood, and be outside. I also like long walks on the beach, candlelit dinners, cuddling, ... Nope, got a little carried away. Oh, come on, boo. Come on.
I was kidding.
We like that.
I was only kidding.
There's nothing wrong with long walks on the beach and cuddling. Come on, Adam. This is a Swole fam. Get used to cuddling. I first found Papa Swolio on Insta. I want to model a lifestyle for my kids as well as my wife and community around me of taking care of myself, and I'm hoping Swolenormous and this community can help me stick with that. I also need to lose some fat and get myself in shape so I can keep up with my kids. I mean, really, my 3-year-old is quicker than I've ever seen in our gene pool. Is there a speed and agility training in here somewhere? Anyway, food has always been a challenge for me. I love all of it. So I'm reading up on the elimination diet and getting prepped to start that soon. We are already in the habit of meal prepping, so I'm calling that a big ol' win. But I do have a couple of questions about what I should or shouldn't eat. First, lemon/lime. I see that on one of the lists that citrus fruits should be eliminated, but I see elsewhere that it's good to have lemon in water or to use on salads and whatnot. Are lemons and or limes okay during elimination? Second, what about eggs? I don't really see them addressed anywhere. Maybe free-range eggs are okay. And finally, what about rice? My understanding is that it doesn't have gluten, but I don't really see that addressed anywhere either. I don't know jack about nutrition. The only class I ever failed was biology. Thanks, fam, for the help. I'm honestly a little apprehensive about an elimination diet. I know it will be challenging for me, so my natural instinct is to learn as much as I can about it and do my best to put systems in place to stick with it to completion. The info here will help. I look forward to getting to know the community better. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam, Adam. So let me address a couple of those points briefly, and everyone else can drop in the comments below. In terms of citrus fruits, that's really for people. If you do an elimination diet, that doesn't have to be a primary. That list is for things that are potentially irritants or inflammatory to some people. If you do an elimination diet and you continue to have issues, then you want to continue to cut out fruits, more fruits and vegetables until you're like pretty much going full carnivore. If you continue to have autoimmune issues, but most people won't have issues with citrus, so you can keep that stuff around. You keep fruits around, and then as you progress in elimination diet, if you still need to fine tune some stuff, maybe you could look at that in the future. But I wouldn't worry too much about that. That's mostly like a master list for things like, hey, some people can have issues with it, but that's a little bit more fringe for a lot of people. Once you do the elimination diet, you just learn to pay attention and to isolate, and you'll realize and learn that different people have specific foods. It might not be rational, but specific foods that your body doesn't react well to. Eggs can be an allergen for some people. I would look for pastured, not pasteurized, but pastured eggs. So you want to make sure you're getting it from as natural a farm as possible, ideally corn and soy free. So eggs can be an issue for some people. Could be also the method of preparation, but you want to get the highest quality eggs you possibly can. And of course, and that way you can get yolked. Get it? Oh, get yolked. And what about rice? I would generally keep the starches more minimum. I mean, I do believe in things like maybe sweet potatoes or white rice, depending on your training protocols and if you're putting, grass-fed butter and stuff all over it. But when you're doing elimination, I would keep that kind of stuff more minimal, just because of the likeliness for bloating when it comes to heavy starches like that. But for many people, something like white rice or sweet potatoes will be something that you will be able to tolerate. But chances are the longer and the deeper you go with more of an animal-based nutrition protocol, grass-fed beef, any kinds of meats that are grass-fed, grass-finished, bison, buffalo, raw dairy, eggs included and stuff like that, you'll have less of a need for those types of heavy starches. Okay. But then again, this is, again, an elimination diet is really helping you customize your nutrition. So you are technically always on an elimination diet. You're always aware of the changes. You're always aware of how these foods impact your life, and you're customizing your nutrition ideally for you. So just the beginning of your journey, don't be apprehensive. This is something that is a work in progress forever. All right. Let's see. Frosty Balls, I was watching on Rumble and the app kept making me sign for every single comment. Really? I've never watched a live stream on Rumble. We do stream on Rumble and Odyssey, so you can watch there. I've actually never tried a live stream on Rumble, so maybe it's your app or something like that. Interesting. Cerny, this is an amazing wall. Holy shit. Hey fam, thought I'd share my updated Swole wall. Hashtag get off your ass and get it done. Ooh, that's fire. Look at all those Swole cards. Cerny's prized possession. If you're just listening, she has the pirate flag, the I want you to be swole. What a great flag. That looks so good on a flag. And all the signature series, but also right here we have Cerny's favorite card, which is the liver shits. So congratulations on that one. Well deserved. Well deserved. That's her pride and joy. That's her favorite card. I'm surprised it's not like in a gold frame with some, I don't know, some Roman or Greek trim to it. So the liver shits card is that's a rare one. That's a rare one. You don't want to earn it in the manner in which she did, but it's a great card. All right, we got one from Elsa, and I can't say this name without going Indiana Jones. Elsa, don't move. Hashtag Indiana Jones 3. Last Crusade. Love that fucking movie. All right, Elsa says, what's up, Ishas? Hello, all. Happy to be a part of the team. I recently started following Swolenormous. I like the autocorrect Swole and then Normous, and appreciate the candor. My name is Elsa, 45 years old, work full-time as a Leo and mother of 6. Wow. 3 biological and 3 bonus. I have been working out for some time, but just need to step it up. My goal is to lean out and build. Looking forward to this group and learning. Let's fucking go. Welcome.
A fucking 10.
We got people watching on Rumble. That's fucking sweet. There's live comments? I need to start bringing up the Rumble screen then. Oh my God. People are watching over there. What about Odyssey? Fam, where's my... I wish we had the integrated chat from Rumble as well. But we got people watching in the Daily Swole Telegram chat too. You know, some streamers like to have it in one place, focus everyone in one spot. I just say shotgun blast. I like to spray it everywhere, and you can watch at your convenience. If you like to watch on Rumble or the Telegram, you could make it so you can watch wherever you want. By the way, I'll take a little pause here for those of you that don't know. We also have the video on Spotify, and there's little polls and Q&A on the Spotify app. So whether you're iPhone or Android, you can listen to the podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, anywhere. Just make sure that you leave us a review. If you enjoy the show, leave us a 5-star review, write a review as well. But it means a lot. So if you haven't yet left a review, and also if you're watching on YouTube, everyone hit that fucking like button. Like, police. Let's fucking go. Hit that like button, niches. I hate saying that. Hit that like button. But a lot of you watch and then you just don't tap it. And it makes a big difference. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I do understand why. But YouTube will definitely share it with more people and be like, hey, a lot of people like it. Just because you're watching it, maybe you don't like it. And YouTube won't give us any love. So hit that like button. It means a lot. And you'll see if everyone just, boom, taps the like button, all of a sudden you'll see more people coming in because they'll get it in their recommended. All right, we got a post here from Kimmy. And Kimmy writes, hey fam, I started an elimination diet on January the 3rd. I am back doing the 90-day dash and I love it. But I can't lift as heavy or as many reps since doing the elimination diet. I'm getting upset with myself. Did anyone experience this? I've been doing Swolenormous programs for 3 years. I'm not new, just having a mental block. What's your experience? Well, for a lot of people, the elimination diet is cutting down on certain food groups that you might be used to. If you've been eating a lot of garbage carbohydrates, you might feel a little bit of a detox. So by doing elimination diet, just want to clarify, elimination diet does not mean malnutrition. So just because you're doing elimination diet doesn't mean that you're under consuming calories, doesn't mean that you're not getting all the nutrients that you need. Quite the opposite. You're focusing on the things that you do thrive on, and you're eliminating a lot of the crap that doesn't serve you and can distract your body and cause endocrine disruption and inflammation and side effects. So it could just be the quantity. It could be certain nutrients that you're not getting. Maybe you eliminated things or you're not getting enough. I don't know. Because an elimination diet in itself is very an arbitrary statement. It depends on what you're actually consuming, Kimmy. So why don't you give a little more context into this on this post? So if you're watching this, or I guess this was from the Facebook group. So ask Kimmy a little bit more details as to what you're eating. And you can feel free to call in, Kimmy, or follow up with another comment. And we'll see about getting to an upcoming episode. If you're watching live, you can drop it. Yeah, don't get upset with yourself. If you're stressing yourself out, you're not going to help. So maybe some more brain gains, meditation, practice your mindfulness, get centered again. But a lot of people experience this because you're cutting out, you're detoxing, you're getting rid of addictions. So if you started the elimination diet on January 3rd, chances are, am I right, that you were, I don't know, maybe trashing yourself over the holidays? I don't know if that's true. I don't want to assume, but yeah, you're coming out of that sugar or alcohol haze. I don't know if that's true, Kimmy, but just a thought. Keep that in mind. All right. Any other thoughts if you have experience like that? If you want to follow up on that comment, drop it. Let's see. Carson, as a watcher, I usually don't think to hit the like button unless reminded from the person I'm supporting. It's a function for algorithm, not necessarily to dictate a personal preference now. Thank you for reminding me. Well, thank you, Carson, for hitting the button. And it's true. I'm guilty of that too. I'll watch a live stream, not often, but certain things I'll watch that are live, and guilty as charged. I won't hit the like button either. So yeah, we just get used to watching something. And I think a lot of us, we tend to not want to, we want to be the least involved with the social media apps as possible. We'll use it to watch our favorite shows, but we don't want to, interact as much with it because we're kind of detest the manipulation from social media. So I get that as well. And also when you're a watcher, if you don't create a lot of content, you don't understand how important it is. So some of you, if you're members, you get Swole text, you get Discord, Telegram, and text notifications before we go live. So you know when the live streams are. But if you also want YouTube to be notifying you, you got to get rid of garbage subscriptions. You need to engage, like the video, all this kind of stuff. That way, when you open up your app, for example, it'll put the live stream at the top if it knows you watch it often. So it's much more likely to notify you for a live stream if it knows that not only do you watch it, but you like it. So that's true. If you're just consuming content, you don't make content, you don't necessarily know that it's actually important for the function. And even if you're not a member, maybe you can't afford to join the fam. I get it, but it helps tremendously. So if you like the show, it's like think of it as giving me like a digital high five, like we run and jump Adventure Time style. Yeah. Right? So high five. All right. Our last Swole fan post from the Telegram chat. I've been having knee problems lately. I'm on my feet all day, every day as a hairstylist. Within the last week or so, I made sure my nutrition was on point and everything. I'll admit, I've been slacking a little bit in that apartment. After just a week of better nutrition, the pain is gone. Ooh, that is juicy. Do not underestimate the impact of nutrition on your joint health. You can have tons of bloating and inflammation. And again, autoimmune issues like arthritis, these things come from your own body attacking itself. So if you're eating certain foods that can cause an autoimmune reaction or response, it can cause swelling in the joints. It can cause a lot of aches and pains that aren't necessary to be there. So we want to prevent the things that we can prevent. So good for you, Stephanie. Love to hear it. All right. We are in some Knowledge Cock fam. Again, let's hit that like button if you haven't yet on YouTube. Wherever you're watching, hit the plus on Rumble. Wherever you're watching, do whatever thumbs up or upvote or whatever the fuck you can do things. Wherever you're watching, do those things. And swolenormousx.com, links, everything in the show notes below for submitting questions, all that stuff. So let's get another little tainty man. Let's get a little golf clap. Very nice. Oh, he's such a gentleman. Look at his little tainty. He's crossing his legs like a gentleman. All right, hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. And of course, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio in the comments below to be featured. We got some questions. And let's see this one from Matthew. Let's see this. Papa wearing a sweatshirt almost looked like the intro videos. I thought his head was superimposed over a sweatshirt. LOL. Took me a moment to realize he's actually wearing clothes. Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
Make me happy.
You mama make me happy, Matthew. You make me happy. All right, let's take a call. First call, Brittany. You are on the Sleazecast.
Hey, Papa Swolio. This is Brittany. I just have a question. I recently have torn my ACL and my MCL, and I just wanted some advice or any feedback you have on what to do in the gym. I guess before I go into the ACL surgery, and I guess after ACL surgery, and diet wise. I know high proteins, less carbs, but yeah, any input is great. Let me know. Thanks.
All right, sorry to hear that, Brittany. Time to cut that fucking leg off. Cut that leg. Just amputate it. You don't need that. Just think about it. You don't have to rehab anything if you just chop it off. Just cut it off. Civil War style, just with a hacksaw. Okay, probably not a good idea. So sorry to hear about that. Sounds like I'm curious how that happened. Sounds like you ripped the shit out of it. Was it skiing or something? Oof. Yeah. Brutal. So it sounds like you tore it off, completely tore it, because there's different degrees. Just because you had like a tweak or a sprain doesn't, of course, mean you need surgery. But if you tore it completely off, yeah, you're going to have to reattach it. So what I would recommend is, one, follow the doctor's instructions and physical therapy. Hopefully your insurance or whatever you have doing it, you will have therapy. So you have to do what you're medically cleared for. So this is not medical advice. Always refer to your medical team, blah, blah, blah. That being said, some suggestions. Make sure you're getting, again, high protein, high fat. So get plenty of collagen. Bone broth is fantastic. Cooking in beef tallow, not consuming inflammatory foods. Make sure you're getting your supplements in. Creatine's fantastic. Raw dairy is great for calcium. It's great for a lot of probiotics. I make my own raw milk kefir, which is fantastic for the gut. And the gut is directly related to your immune function and to quality of sleep and all aspects. So very important, magnesium. If you're not getting enough magnesium in, magnesium glycinate is a great supplement in terms of neurological function, muscle repair, everything. Magnesium is used in so many things. So quality sleep, hydration, meditation to not stress yourself out. Once you're medically cleared for exercise, I would recommend, if you're a member, you can check out the master classes on ankle, knee, and hip mobility. There's a lot of great exercises. Things like reverse sled pulls are fantastic. So that's very low intensity and something that you can do quite frequently with a very light weight to build up the strength in your tendons again and create more knee stability. Doing yoga is going to be very important. And of course, something that I've been talking a lot about when someone has a unilateral injury, because obviously I don't know which leg it is, left leg or right leg, but when you have an injury with your ankle, with your knee, or with your hip, whatever it is, it changes your gait. You start limping, you start biasing towards the other side of your body, and then you can create imbalances down the road. So when your knee is busted, then you're gonna get neural deactivation of your glutes on that side. So you start to walk differently, it can cause instability in your hips and your lower back. So just make sure you're doing glute activation exercises, things like single leg hip bridges, lateral tube walking, single leg squats once you're up to doing it. There's a lot of things you can do, but just keep that in mind. And yoga is a great way to create that kind of mobility balance. But just keep that in mind that, since you hurt your knee, obviously you've been limping, so you're putting a lot of pressure on the other side. And then sometimes over months or years, you start having pain in the other knee or the ankle or the hip just because you have a different movement pattern because it wasn't really addressed. So take your time, don't rush it, and, make sure that you are doing the fundamental rehab properly. And if you have doubts about your medical practitioners or your therapist, research, look into it more, and take control of your recovery. Don't be passive. All right. So good luck. Good luck. Good fucking luck. All right. Matthew says, I got surgery. Anyone else with ACL injuries? You want to drop some thoughts? Matthew says, I got surgery on my ACL. Make sure you build that muscle mass pre and post surgery. It took me a while to regrow the muscle on my bad leg. Go slow and grow afterwards and do yoga. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tom Pajmakoski. Papa Swolio, what are your thoughts on sex on workout days? Go for it. Go for it. You're not competing in like an intense event. Like, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, chances are when you have sex, you're going to have worked out or you're going to work out. It's good. Go for it. Enjoy. Enjoy, my guy.
Because.
Enjoy. All right, John Papasolio, I'm not understanding this panic concerning overpriced eggs. The pasture-raised eggs I buy are actually on sale lately. Yeah, I haven't seen it myself. I mean, I pay more for pastured eggs anyway, so the really expensive eggs that are already expensive aren't going up in price. This is mostly that I'm aware of. It's mostly for mass-produced, lower-quality eggs. So like the eggs you'll get for $2.99 a dozen are going to be $7 or whatever it is. So I think it's because of, I don't know if it's fertilizer related or feed related or, these chicken farms just magically going up in flames. Who knows? Like, oh my God. This push for veganism and plant-based shit. But I think it's more the lower quality eggs. I haven't seen anything on my end, but I get pastured eggs and I'm paying more anyway, so I'm not noticing. All right. I have not seen it. Nancy says the newest thing I saw is that hens at big egg farms aren't laying because of commercial feed. Well, if you're getting pastured eggs, then they're not using commercial feed. So there's also that. Toilet paper is next. I love how people act like toilet paper is necessary for survival. It's not. Like, use a rat. Like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But here's the thing. People are saying avian flu or bird flu, but understand that this is affecting chickens when they're smashed together. When you have they're caged, they're restricted, they're all in one fucking room and they're all sick and they're immunocompromised anyway. So if you have thousands and thousands and thousands of chickens in a very confined space, they're sick, they're eating garbage food, just like humans. Just like humans with COVID, when you have sick, frail humans, they're going to get the flu and die more frequently. They're going to get COVID and succumb to anything more readily. So you have sick, hormone-pumped chickens, X, Y, and Z. They're already sick, so of course they're going to get whatever flu, even for animals. So anyway. All right. So let's take another call. If you have a question, drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swirlio. We got one from Lisbeth. Lisbeth, you're on the line.
Hey, Papa Swolio. I would like to hear about techniques or tips to set people up for success to make sure that they go to the fucking gym. Besides just going to the fucking gym, of course.
Tips or techniques. So how about just fucking doing it? How about just fucking doing
Emotional
it
damage.
and not making bullshit excuses. Okay, so tips and tricks. I would recommend anyone and everyone that's looking to build habits to read the book Atomic Habits. It's a great book. So you want to make habits that you want to build and create unavoidable. So for example, if you want to work out first thing in the morning, guess what? Your gym bag, your shoes, whatever you need, your water, everything should be packed up. Like you get out of bed and you trip on that shit. In other words, it needs to be as least path of resistance. If you have to wake up, go and find clothes, go and get your water, go and, get your shoes and go do all that. You're not going to do it. It just gives you more reasons to get diverted and to fall back into old habits. You need to make it so there's no other option but going to the gym. Like you get out of bed, you get up and your shoes are going on and your shorts or whatever it is, like right away. It's right there when you get out of bed. So anyway, that's what you want to do. If it doesn't necessarily make someone do it, but you need to start with something easily accessible, and the workout doesn't have to be crazy. If you're going to try to get people to build a habit by going to the gym for 2 hours a day out of nowhere, they're not going to stick to it. So get your shoes on. You need to build the habit of getting ready, getting to the gym, and then have them do, if you're really trying like the lowest cost of entry, it's to go to the gym, walk on a treadmill for 10 minutes and then leave. You might want to stay longer, 10 minutes. Just get used to going to the gym 10 minutes every day. Do that for a week. And then the next week, bump it up to 15 or 20 minutes and add a couple exercises. Just build that habit of going there, because once you're there, then you can execute more. Once you build that fundamental habit, then you can take it from there. So great book. And that would be my recommendation to get started. All right, let's go. Another call. Mariana. Hello, Mariana. You're on the Mancast.
What's your favorite disaster?
What?
What the fuck is that?
What's my favorite disaster? Like historical event that has caused death and destruction on, or what? Or my favorite type of natural disaster? I mean, there really is no good. Yeah, Dan, maybe this fucking call?
Matt Damon.
Yeah, your phone call. What was that? What's your favorite disaster? I wonder if there's a language barrier there and you meant to say something else. Well, I will say, I'm just going to take it in whatever direction I choose. My favorite natural disaster is hurricanes. Hurricanes, hands down. You get a warning like 2 or 3 weeks in advance. Like, hey, there might be something happening in 3 weeks. We'll let you know. Keep an eye on it. Hey, it might be pretty bad 2 weeks out. Week and a half. Hey, if you want to move or go somewhere, it's like, hey, I'm coming. I have a name. Like, we name them. We name the hurricanes. Like, it's not bad when it's like, oh, Paul's coming. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. When you have like a hurricane, or they don't name earthquakes. They don't name like, earthquake Kanye just destroyed everything. They don't name earthquakes. So hurricanes are great because they give you a warning. And that's why I like Florida. Hurricanes are great. It's the best. It's the best. Plus, when you have a hurricane, it's usually warm. So at least if there's power outages, you're hot. More people die from cold than from hot. And chances are you're not going to die from heat or power outages unless you're in like a nursing home or you're, 85 years old and you have to walk up and down stairs. So it's really not a big deal. You're just hot for a little bit and then you're fine. It's not like you lose. It's not like the Texas power grid where it's 4 degrees and you don't have power. So much better without power to survive. I mean, it just turns into more of it just turns into like Africa where we don't have power and it's hot. Okay. It just turns into like other countries. So yeah, absolutely hurricanes. You get notified. And if you want to survive a hurricane, guess what? Don't go outside. Most people die from a hurricane when, oh, so-and-so was walking outside and a tree fell on him. It's like, you idiot. Oh, so-and-so was driving and stepped outside and got electrocuted by a live wire in the ground. Oh, you can go to a stadium or you can go to a hurricane evacuation center and you'll like guarantee to be fine. But of course, always tragedies, but you know, at least you know it's coming and you can protect yourself in most cases. Anyway, that's the best. That's the best. Wind is the wind and the rain is the best thing. Lightning's different. Like lightning sucks. That's crazy. But a lot of hurricanes, you're not getting lightning that I've seen. Yeah, like, right, you drowned. Oh, a surfer drowned. Oh, the horror. You fools. If there's a hurricane, you're going surfing, you're an idiot. But you also know what you're getting into. I'm not going to cry for someone who died going surfing during a hurricane. Yeah, no tears. You obviously died doing something that you had to do or wanted to do. So there's risk there, fam. There's risk. You go into the ocean, there's going to be a risk. All right. Let's, interesting question. Your favorite disaster. Not even sure. There's other disasters out there.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Well, tsunamis are not hurricanes. Tsunamis are usually from earthquakes. That's fucked up. And you don't get warning. You don't get warning. So tsunamis that's a whole other thing. Hurricanes are the best though. Changed my mind. I don't know if there's another natural disaster that's like just the warning. The warning. Hey, you might want to just leave the area. I'll be there in 2 weeks. And then if you stay and you like go surfing, it's like, okay, you're just retarded. It's just
everybody
natural
knows you
selection.
never go full retard.
All right, let's do another swam. Antonio.
Hello, how did I pronounce it? I don't even know. It doesn't matter. Papa Solio, my question, I'm 20 years old. I'm about to turn 21. I was just wondering, what do you think is the best way to stay motivated to go to the gym? Because, I mean, I go. I've been going. I recently got back into it. I try to go as much as I possibly can, just because, you know, I have a busy schedule and everything. But I'm in college, and what do you think is the best way to stay consistent? Best way to get yourself to go to the gym, even on the days you don't want to go. So, just that, and you know, yeah, I guess that's really it. Because I mean, I know I have the motivation. I know I can do it, but I just wanted your opinion on what do you think is the best best way to get yourself up, go to the gym, either earlier in the morning or later at night. Doesn't matter when. So, anyways, thank you.
Shampoo my crotch.
Anthony, thank you so much for calling. I got to be nice. Papa Swole, if you're mean to people, they're not going to want to call in. You just go. You just said you're asking about motivation. Motivation's bullshit. Then you were talking about having motivation. Just you're doing it. Just keep going. Keep doing it. Jesus Christ. Anthony, I love you, man, but it doesn't fucking matter. You're not going to always feel like it. To stay consistent, guess how you stay consistent? By doing it. Do you feel like it? No. Okay, do it anyway. Do you feel like it? Cool, bonus. Do it anyway. That's how you stay consistent. It's really that simple. It's that simple. It's no more complicated than that. How do you stay consistently doing something? By doing something consistently. Everyone wants to make it this magical fucking thing. Just do it. Make it a top priority. Do it first thing in the day. Do it first thing in the day. Be kind. He's a baby. Oh, Genosaurus.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
He's a baby. I was going every day when I was 20. So when I was your age, I used to go to the fucking gym uphill in the snow both ways. 20 miles. 20 miles. Yeah, I turned in 20 miles. He's a baby. That's fucking bullshit. Oh, he's just a baby. Oh, he's just a baby. He's just a baby. How many millions of 20-year-olds died in the trenches in World War II and World War I? Oh, he's just a baby. No fucking shit. All right, so don't get me started on that. 20-year-olds today are babies. Well, they were grown-ass fucking men dying for their country about 60, 70, 80 fucking years ago. So anyway, stop being a huge bitch and go to the fucking gym whether you feel like it or not and do it. You're already doing it, and we're proud of you. But I'm not going to give you a pass because of your age. It's time for you to step up and fucking crush it. And listen to this clip, Anthony, over and over again. Okay? This is tough love. Listen to this clip. Keep going to the fucking gym. No one cares if you want to or not. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter what I'm saying right now. If this is going to make you cry, not that it is, but if it did, and then I'm not going to go to the gym, then like nothing that anyone says should get in the way of it. All right? You got this. You got this, man. Like, I'm not concerned. You said I am usually motivated. Yeah, you feel like it. Cool. But it doesn't matter if you don't feel like it. All right. All right, fam. Good questions. Anything? We got to move on to balls deep just because we have overtime. We have overtime going on in just a few moments. We got OT, baby. We got OT for members inside Swole TV. We got a brand new Driving While Gaining release. We're going to go through an old school one. We got some new edits that we can't post on social media. Uncensored content going down in overtime in just a few moments. But now, it is time to go balls deep.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep.
Ooh. Because stickers. All right. So Ask Papa Swolio, askpapasolio.com. If you submit questions tomorrow, we have Swole Slut Saturday, so we'll get into more questions tomorrow. So if you didn't get your question answered, head on over to askpapasolio.com and submit a call, and then we'll get to it tomorrow. All right. Let's get a little tainty man. Aww. Very nice. He's so cute. There is my tainty man. Let's see. We got a little tainty boy. We got a little tiny taint. Look at this tiny little peepee. Tiny little peepee. Little chode monster. Of course, it's inside. We all know. Red Rocket, Red Rocket. Oh, my tainty man. Sorry. No dog porn on the Daily Swole. How are we still live? All right. Leave us a review. Hit the like button. And, of course, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you bang your ear holes. Live stream links are in the show notes below. Frank, Papa Swole, how do I convince... One at the buzzer. Frank, how do I convince my wife to let me buy a Harley? Grow a prominent beard, and she'll listen to anything that you have to say. Do it anyway. Number 2. And 3, get a new wife. Let's fucking go. America, baby.
America! Fuck yeah!
All right. That was an easy question. By the way, before we move on, we got a brand new design that we dropped. Let's say Friday. Monday during the accountability meeting, we had awesome new apparel. So over there at papasolio.com, use code DailySwole for 10% off. Brand new design, Breaking Swole. Let's fucking go. Let's get some gorillas. Breaking Swole, brand new design. It's awesome for those Breaking Bad fans out there. Check it out over there at papasolio.com. We also have all these other epic designs. We have the Go to the Fucking Gym and Beyond, the Buzz Swole year. We have, that's the last one here. So Depth Vader. We got the GTTFG college design. We have the GTTFG and Go to the Fucking Gym beard mosaic logo. We got the Keep Calm and Get Swole. We have new diet plan with the zipper face because most people should shut their fucking mouths. Papa Swole, what do you think about intermittent fasting? And we also have Gym Riz. If you don't know, ask your 15-year-old. And we have the awesome I'll Be Swole for You GTTFG Friends meme logo. So go and check all those out. papasolio.com. Use code DailySwole for 10% off. I should do it like Face Off. Get 10% off. If you know, you know. All right. Let's see. If you don't know, if she's like, how do I convince my wife to buy a Harley? Get a Harley. Put aftermarket pipes on it and let her sit on the back, and she'll appreciate it. All right, let's see. We got 3. Let's see if we have an appetizer. Holy Jesus Christ, that's a terrible angle for a video. Why would you do if you're fat and you're a fat positive, or why would you do a low angle so you look like the Sphinx parent? Like, why would you do a low angle? You look like an Easter egg statue, the Easter Island statue. Let's do this one because it's 33 seconds. I think we can hold our breath through it. It's from Libs of TikTok, so it's probably going to be horrific. This says, let's go after children first. Kids can decide what gender they want to be. Kids can decide. Kids can decide what gender they want to be. Can they now?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Okay, here we go. Kids can decide. So let your kids decide if they want to be a unicorn or whatever. Here we go. Drum roll. Drum roll. We need to let's see. Hold on. Drum roll.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
You fucking people.
Hey, retard. Here we go.
So here's a talk with a student that I had that makes me happy that I teach kindergarten. So we're walking back from a nature walk because my job is cool. And one of my students stops in line and turns around because I was at the end playing caboose. And he says, Mr. Cow, do you think I'm a boy or a girl? I paused and I said, student, I don't get to decide if you're a boy or a girl. Only you get to decide if you're a boy or a girl. So what do you think? And he sits and he looks contemplative for a second.
Ooh, good word.
And then he looks at me and he says, I'm a boy. And I said, excellent news. Thanks for letting me know.
What happened to your queer party friends?
Okay, well, that was nice. That was nice. Womp, womp, womp. Excellent.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Let's go. All right, so I don't get to decide what. No one does. Nature already did. Nature figured it out. Okay. These brains are made for working, but that's not what they do. Let's see. American citizen. Let's do American citizen.
My name's Forrest Gump.
American citizen. We're going to do the last one. I don't know why I'm fat, just because it's long and big. It's a big video, if you know what I'm saying. Like, this thing is like 75 gigabytes to even just fit this pixelation. American citizen is a radicalized term. See, sometimes I kind of know where it's going. I don't even know where you're going to go with this. Like, where's this even going to go? How do you even...
What's in the box?
Settle down, fam. Settle down. Here we go. American citizen is a racialized, I can't even read. Jeez. That last video blew so many brain cells. I can't even read. Is a racialized term. No, I still don't know what the fuck. I still have no idea.
I just got out of a lecture and my professor said something that really struck me that I feel like should have been super obvious that I just had not connected the dots on before. And that is the fact that the term American citizen is like a racialized term. It's associated with whiteness, whether we want it to or not, because of the way that white supremacy is so intricately bound with the foundation of the country that we call America.
Oh, it's not. It's not. That's why so many people want to be here. It's not. It's not. It's not. You fucking retard. It's not. America, fuck yeah! Oh my God. All that white supremacy. People just can't stop coming over the border and moving here. What is that? 5 or 6 or 7 times the amount of black people have come to this country since slavery. Like this, a lot of people like to be here because it's not intricately bound. Yeah. There also wasn't electricity. So there are a lot of things that change. Not all change is good. So changing to your insane worldview that's not a good one. Let's continue.
Because of the way that white supremacy is so intricately bound with the foundation of the country that we call America.
You could hear the soy.
That when you hear the word American citizen, the first thing that comes to mind is a white person.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
And what's crazy is I have this super vivid memory when I was only maybe 5 or 6 years old.
Most people don't have memories that young, but okay. I'll take things made. I'll take I'll take made up memories for 1,000 Alex. Here we go. Made up memory.
My mom was just about to get her citizenship and she was like, yo, I'm going to be an American citizen.
Your mom said, yo. Is your name Yo-Yo? Is that a name in Taiwan? Is it that actually? I was gonna say yo. Your mom's like yo. I'm gonna be an American citizen, and I just realized that in Taiwan, aka China. Sorry, Google. Sorry. Can I stay here? Can I stay? I mean China. I mean Greater China. Oh, is my channel still here? Okay, good. Whew, that was a close one. She's probably like yo. I'm gonna be American citizen. That's her name's probably Yo-Yo. Right? Oh my God. If you like this is racism. Like stop talking about it so much. Like leave it alone. It's fine. It was so much better until you started preaching about it all the time, endlessly. Here we go.
Years old. My mom was just about to get her citizenship and she was like, yo, I'm going to be an American citizen. And I was like freaking out because I fully thought that my mother was going to turn into a white woman.
Get the fuck out of here. You are.
Great Scott!
Oh, get the.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Get the fuck out of here. You thought your mother was going to turn into a white woman. See, this is why we shouldn't have kids picking their gender and transitioning when they're 5 or 6 because they believe in Santa Claus. You thought your mother was going to turn into a white woman. Yeah, and I thought essay was spelled S.A. But that doesn't mean it's true. Oh my God, this absolutely did not happen. Oh my God.
And obviously she didn't, but it's just crazy.
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
God, can you say more words that mean less? And obviously she didn't. You think so? Did you think so?
Into a white woman. And obviously she didn't, but it's just crazy to me how at such a young age I already was conditioned to think that American citizen meant white by default.
No, you were just a fucking idiot. You were a 5 or 6-year-old idiot. You didn't know things. And you're making shit up, but there's that too.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
All right. Well, oh, you can't.
Lieutenant Dan.
You can't fix that. You can't fix what's behind. You can't fix what's behind those eyes. Like those fucking eyes.
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Yeesha. All right. Ooh, that's a good point, Mr. Nuts. Mr. Nuts says, did she just assume her race? Maybe she identified as a white woman. That's a good fucking point.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
That's a good point. That's a good point. All right. This is what happens when you're raised on ramen. Get it? Oh! I had to. I used to like that garbage. All right. So let's put that in the stupid folder with all the other ones. All right. Now this one is, I wish I could say it gets better. It does not. And this is what I mean. Okay. So how many of you, thank you, Tyler.
He's on fire.
I appreciate it. This is what happens when you don't understand. This is what happens when you don't understand camera angles. This is why everyone should get into video editing. Because I feel like some people record something, don't even look at it, and just hit post. I mean, this person filmed this like it was a fucking Kubrick film. Like, why would it? What's with this angle? What's with this angle? I don't understand why. Just hold it up higher. Why would you do this to yourself? And she has like Narnia on her shirt. Like it looks like the map of Middle Earth. It's just so large. Like, why do we need this? Why? Did you know, fam, that when you make a video, you should put the phone almost on the fucking ground facing up because it's flattering? Okay, enough of this. Let's just get into it and then we'll go into overtime.
What's in the box?
The title says, I don't know why I'm fat. Oh, well, I have a guess. Let's see what your opinion is.
You may have noticed that this is a question that I get asked a lot on my page, and I never answer. And I want to explain why I have a boundary around answering the question, why are you so fat?
It's not
and
in
I want
quotes,
to
it's a
encourage
statement.
other creators to start drawing this boundary as well.
the boundaries that your clothes don't create. Boundary. I don't answer this question because I need boundaries. Don't go on social media. If you need boundaries, stop using TikTok like your therapist couch. You'd be shocked at how few people give a fuck about your problems. Okay, continue.
If you want to. The first reason is I don't know. There's no way for me to give you a definitive answer as to why I'm fat and someone else who eats and exercises the same amount as me is not fat.
Hold on a second.
Matt Damon.
Let me just read this because there's captions here. There's no way for me to give you a definitive answer as to why I'm fat and someone else who eats and exercises the same amount as me is not fat. Bro, I can tell you exactly why. I can tell you exactly why. I know exactly why you're fat. You're eating shit fucking food. You can restrict your calories all you want. You're eating garbage. And you're probably just doing some cardio. You're not doing it properly. It's okay to not do it properly. Most people don't. But that doesn't mean it doesn't work. You're just not doing it right. It's okay to not do something right. There's a right way to do some things. And you're not doing it right. You haven't figured it out yet. But I've tried everything. You haven't. Otherwise, you would have it. So there's that too. Okay.
Exercises the same amount as me is not fat.
But
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I couldn't tell you. The second reason is that I'm disabled, and I think it's really important to keep my medical information between me and my doctor.
You didn't have to, we know you're disabled. Now, what do you think disabled means in her case? I'm not saying you're gloating, but I mean, disabled what? Like you have, quote, ADHD? Or it's your thyroid? Like, what are you considering disabled? I don't know. Maybe she can't walk. Doesn't mean you can't lose weight. I'm just saying, like, anyway, I mean, that's a very loosely used term. Like black people could be white, apparently, or Asians can be white, getting their citizenship, apparently. Okay.
Because for the most part, everybody is different, and any medical thing that I talk about on this page that is personal to me.
I'm going to stop you again right there. I can't listen to the voice too long. If you just say you're disabled and then don't explain it, I know it's personal medical information, but you can't hide behind it and then not give context. You know, that's just like a cope. Like you can't just say that, like, I am disabled, I'm not going to talk about it. Then I don't believe you. Like, what do you consider disabled? Maybe you are. Like, disabled how? You sound functional to an extent. Like, physically disabled? You don't have legs? You don't have arms? Like, what's your disability? We know there's mental issues, but like, what's your disability? I'm not saying you're not technically, but until there's details, I'm not buying it.
Is not going to be applicable to anyone else, because my body is my body and your body is yours, and everybody.
Your body is yours, my body is mine. Oh, so you shouldn't be telling me what to do with my body then. Because my body is mine, right? So I don't need experimental gene therapy then. Sweet. Well, that's good news.
Body is different. But I think the most important reason why I don't answer this question is because what if I say yes? What if I say that my disability or I have a medical issue that causes my body to be a fat one?
That's not how it works.
That means what? My fatness is okay? And if my fatness is okay, does that mean that you get to then go and find someone else who's fat because of their choices? And
don't put quotes. People are fat because of their choices. People are fat, and maybe a very, very small percentage of people, very small, have like serious genetic issues that very small, very small, very, very small. It's all choices. And it's okay. It's okay to understand that it's your choices. It's okay. It's okay. I know it's scary, that prospect of personal responsibility. I get it. It can be nerve-wracking understanding that you're in control of your life. If you try to ignore that and consciously just dissociate from it, I mean, that's a you problem, but doesn't change the reality. I know it can be scary, but it's important to go into the fray of these things. Okay, let's continue.
That is an okay person for you to go bully? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why someone is fat. It doesn't make them an appropriate target for your fat phobia.
It doesn't matter why someone is fat. Well, we know why people are fat. It's not a target for fat phobia, and this is not bullying. The reason why it's not bullying is because bullying is your opinion. That's the problem with hate speech and bullying and all this nonsense, is that it's an opinion. Your opinion is very, like, your emotional state is very frail because you can't handle comments on social media. So you can get offended by every last little thing. That doesn't make it bullying. It just means that you are an unstable individual that should not be on their phone, should not be on the internet, and should not be on the interwebs. Okay.
Fat liberation is not about justifying our fatness.
That's exactly what it's about. I know I'm stopping this every couple seconds because there's just so much idiocy. It has to be broken down. I'm not going to remember and retain all of it. Fat liberation is exactly about justifying fatness. So if you're going to use these stupid hashtags like body positivity, fat liberation, you are promoting obesity and you are creating a community and identity around being fat. So you have no benefit in your own mind to change, because then you will lose this kind of victim power status. So now you can project your lack of self-esteem and your insecurities onto everyone else as they hate you, when in reality, you're just not taking responsibility and putting effort into making those changes. Why would you? You have people that are patting you on the back and giving you love and attention that you're so desperately crave. Parents, hug your kids.
Finding a reason for our fatness. It's about saying that our fat bodies are not punching bags for the world.
What? I'm sorry,
The
what?
more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Fat bodies are not punching bags for the world. Ne'er was there a more incoherent statement. Fat bodies are not punching bags for the world. Look, you don't need anyone else's help. You don't take care of yourself. Someone bringing that to your attention. And look, if you didn't make this video and you were just living your life, that would be that. But if you're going to come online and promote this bullshit, then you're coming into my realm and I will voice my opinion about whatever the fuck I want. Papa Swole, stay in your lane. I built the fucking highway. I'll go wherever I fucking please. Deal with it. And this is my wheelhouse. If you're going to be promoting this shit, then I will voice my opinion. And if you can't handle it, then you shouldn't have voiced it to begin with. Let's continue. Hopefully we can make it 6 seconds without something else dumb.
Regardless of why somebody is fat,
Too late.
they deserve access to medical care.
They have medical
They deserve
care.
safety.
Safety? When's the last time you saw a wolf? Anyone see a wolf lately? Anyone see a coyote? I mean, coyotes come around. A mountain lion? You have safety. You have safety. You have Uber Eats. You have drive-thru. You don't have to get out of your car. You can just pick up your vegetable oils in a bag outside the back of a fucking stanky building like a crackhead. You got safety. You got safety. There's way too much safety. Way too much safety.
They deserve respect and they deserve love.
You should love yourself and respect yourself and take care of the only body that you have as a result of that. You don't deserve respect. This is a big, and this doesn't mean does not mean that you deserve lack of kindness. This is not me being unkind. This is me voicing my opinion based on this shitstorm of a video that you're posting on the internet. So if that is a problem, don't post videos. Again, I shall continue. You earn respect. You have to earn respect. It doesn't mean that I will or anyone else will be unkind. I'm not going to spit on you in the street. I'm not going to point fingers and yell and talk shit to your face and like, oh my God, you got to go to the gym, fatty. I'm not going to say that. That's rude. That's being unkind. That is, bullying by most definitions. But deserving respect, you have to earn respect. That's different. It starts with you respecting yourself. That's nonsense. No one deserves. This is this kind of victim. I deserve this. You don't deserve shit. No one does. You don't deserve a fucking thing. You don't deserve a fucking thing. Maybe this kindness, they deserve love. You don't. deserve compassion and empathy. I mean, you'll get more of that if you are putting in effort. Okay.
And they do not deserve neglect or abuse or harassment. So no, I'm not going to answer this question with some...
I'm not going to answer this question 3 hours later.
Reasoning about PCOS or a thyroid issue, because it doesn't matter.
My thyroid.
Whether I have those things or not, it doesn't matter.
Thyroid.
I deserve respect. I'm allowed to be online.
I'm stopping you again. I'm allowed to be online. You are allowed to be online. Should you be online? That's another question. Do I think you should be banned from the internet? Of course not. Do I think you should, I don't know, think through things before you post them? Sure. That's an opinion. That is very valid. I'm allowed to be online. You are allowed to be online. You're also allowed to drink excessive amounts of alcohol to your heart's content. You're also allowed to go technically run into traffic. I mean, no one's stopping you until you do, and then maybe you'll get arrested or someone will try to pull you out of the road if possible. Get it? But I mean, you're allowed to be online. Doesn't mean you should. Doesn't mean to a should. And of course, if you post it online, you're allowing criticism and critique or of your opinions, which I am happy to do so.
Allowed to do what I do and live my life.
You are. But when you're promoting nonsense that's going to be negatively affecting more vulnerable people, I have opinions about that.
And you don't get to abuse me. Sorry. Bye.
No one is abusing you. Okay? If you don't like a comment on social media, that's your own insecurity. That's your problem. No one's giving you offense. You're taking it. If you have a weak personality, then that's a you problem. Welcome to the internet. People are going to say shit from behind a screen that you're not going to like. That's it. People are going to say shit that you don't like. If you don't like it, don't post online. You cannot handle the internet.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
All right. Someone's abusing me. Like, the abuse is what you're doing to your small intestines. That's the abuse. All right, fam. That was absolutely next level. But you know what is also next level? Overtime, beaches. That's next level. That's next level.
What is the best move to silence a woman?
All right. Join us inside Swolenormous X fam. Y'all can start heading over into the Daily Swole Telegram chat. We are about to fucking lay it down for overtime. If you're not a member, join us. OT is going to be sick. Brand new DWG. We got a throwback. We got to get into it. So let's fucking go. Let's bring it back for the Swole Card giveaway. Here we go, fam. Falcon, take us away. It's Swole Card time. Here we go. All right, we got a winner. Logan Tackett. Congratulations! All right. Logan, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, swolecard 2457, and your mailing address in the body of the email will send you the Swole Card fam. It is time for OTZ. Head on into the Daily Swole Telegram chats, my kneesies. Head on in there. It's about to go down. Congratulations, Logan. Hope you love this card. It's going to be great. Arrive here shortly. We'll take some soundboard requests. Drop in the comments down below what you want.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Loud noises!
Best day ever. I agree. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. We love you too. We love you too.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
God damn it, I don't know what it is about your face, but I want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really, it's your face.
Ooh, Elizabeth wants some salad fingers. Throwback.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Who's ready for some OT? You fucking sluts.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
What are you looking at, butthead? Emotional damage.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
No hands. Coast to coast. Fucking nailed it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. All right, Vicious. Shit up. All right, fam. We are heading into OT. Everyone is pouring in. The Daily Swole Telegram chat. If you're a member or a new member, log into your account right there on your homepage. You'll see the Daily Swole Telegram chat. You can also check your Get Started series. But the Daily Swole Telegram chat, not the Swole Fam Telegram. The Daily Swole. And we will get into that motherfucking OTZ. Oh, yeah. OT, 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 OT. It's going to be absolutely Liddy McTitterson, fam. It's going to go down. We got some epic new shit, so be there inside Swole TV right now. It's going to be fucking awesome. All right. You got a couple moments. We'll also have a 2-minute warning. 2 minutos intermission between, so you can go make a pee-pee. Maybe you can go pinch one off really quick. You'll be there in time. But overtime is going down right now. SwoleNormousX.com. Thank you so much for being here. And man, we will see you over there. All right, fam. Thanks for an amazing episode. Happy Fef will be here tomorrow for Swole Slut Saturday. We'll see you in overtime right now. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.